The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, Leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome inside Nicolay Field, the home of the Adrian College Bulldogs. Today we have got a scrimmage between the Adrian Club baseball team and the Adrian NCAA JV baseball team. And right now the JV squad up to bat. Leading off is Dylan Butler, or rather pitching to start this game is Dylan Butler. That'll be a ball on the first pitch. That one mishandled by the catcher, Sean Balfour. Leading off for the JV baseball team is number 5. He'll hit this one right over the shortstop's head. That'll be a base hit for the JV team to start things off. That'll be a single. Good start for the JV Bulldogs. First pitch is a ball for Butler. Count is 1-0. Here comes a second. That's fouled off. Count at 1-1. They'll hand a new ball to the catcher. This one will be hit over the head of the third baseman. And rounding for third right now is number 5. 34 will go 2. Thrown back into the infield, and that's a double for the JV squad. So no outs, runner on second and third base for the JV squad. First pitch in, it's high. That'll be a ball. Number 43 up to bat for the JV baseball team. Pitch coming in, and that'll be a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Butler looking a bit confused on the mound, gets things figured out with his catcher. They'll get back on the same page. And the 1-1 pitch. This one just a bit outside. That'll be the second ball. Count goes to 2-1. Three-one count now with a runner on second and third base for the JV squad. Top of the first inning here at Nicolai Field. This pitch in, that'll be popped up and fouled off outside the first baseline. Count is now full. No outs, runner on second and third for the JV baseball team. Huge pitch coming up here. That'll be fouled off, so the count remains at 3-2. Three-two pitch. This one hit to left center, and that will get over the center fielder, and that should score 2 runs. 43 turning for third base as 2 runs score for the JV baseball team. And the throw in from the outfield went over the third baseman's head, but number 43 will choose to stay there. So now the score at 2-0. Fiery start to the top of the first inning for the JV baseball team. They're up 2-0, no outs so far for the club baseball team. Now number 18 will be up to bat. He shows bunt, draws away from it as that pitch was a ball. Pitch coming in. This one hit to left center. Outfielder going back for it. It's over his head, so another run will score for the Bulldogs. And that'll be a double for number 18. Great start for the JV squad so far. Score is 3-0. Runner on second base for the JV team. Number 24 up to bat for the Bulldogs. Still the club baseball team unable to find an out in the early stages. This one is hit right down the first baseline, and that will score another run, as that's a single for number 24. His teammate will score. Number 18 turns for home, makes it 4-0. First pitch, number 24 tries to steal. That's mishandled by the catcher, and he'll be safe at second base. Oh, 1 count. No balls, 1 strike. No outs yet for the club baseball team, as it's 4-0 off of 5 hits right now. Runner on second for the JV squad. Here comes the pitch right down the middle. That's strike 2. Pitch coming in. That one's outside to the right side of the plate. Count is 2-1. Or rather 1-2, excuse me. Strikes him out. Dylan Butler gets the decision. Strikes the JV batsman out swinging, rather. So now club baseball squad able to get their first out with the score 4-0 in the top of the first inning. Runner on second for the JV team. First pitch will be a ball. Butler tosses this one outside to the left. Count is 2-0. Second pitch coming in. That one's high. 3-0. JV player trying to steal third base, and he will get there, as I believe that was also the 4th ball pitched. So number 11 will head to first base. Runner on first and third as the club baseball team will head to the mound. We'll be right back with more action after this commercial break.
Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the
Back at Nicolay Field, number 1 up to bat for the JV baseball team. First strike is thrown by Butler. Count is 0-1. Runner on first and third. This one is bunted to first base. They'll get the out at first, but a run scores as number 24 will head home. Great sacrifice bunt play made there to advance the runner and makes it a 5-0 game. So it's the top of the first inning. We have 2 outs, and the score is 5-0. in favor of the Adrian NCAA JV baseball team, taking on the club baseball team this afternoon. Number 35 up to bat. First pitch from Butler is a ball. 1-0 count. JV team trying to steal. Did they get him out at third? They'll say he's safe. Close play there, as the club team's third baseman wasn't quite able to get down and get the tag quite quickly enough. Count still at 1-0. Pitch comes in. That's another ball. 2-0 count with a runner on third base for the JV team. That pitch is outside to the left. Count at 3-0. Number 35 up to bat for the JV squad. Hitters count right now. Umpire will call that one a strike. It was certainly close. Good movement on that pitch from Butler. Count is now 3-1. And that will be called a ball, as it was in the bottom right corner, just outside the strike zone. So number 35 is walked, and he'll head to first base. Nathan Grega up to bat right now for the JV team. Runner on first and third base. Score is 5-0 in the top of the first inning in favor of the JV squad. Swing and a miss. They'll throw it to second. They won't be able to get him. Now the ball sent home. And another run will score for the JV squad. Tried to make the play at second base, wasn't there. Then tried to head back home. Weren't able to get that out either. And Grega hit by the pitch from Butler there, so he'll head to first base. Now a runner on first and second base for the JV squad. Score is 6-0 here in the top of the first. And time is called, as we'll have another conference on the mound for Coach Knorr. Having a conversation with Butler, and looks like we're going to see a pitching change. We'll see who comes in for the club baseball team. Looks like they may bring someone in out of the field to pitch. We'll have to wait and see. And it looks like coming in on the mound to replace Butler, who started the game, we will have number 14. That's Owen Swanson. Swanson warming up, and the top of the first inning will continue after the commercial break.
Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to
back at Nicolay Field where Owen Swanson is warming up, getting ready to pitch here in the top of the first inning. What's been an explosive start for the JV baseball team in the scrimmage between the JV and club squad here at Adrian College. Score is currently 6-0. 2 outs in the top of the first inning, as Swanson will pitch to Massing. Club baseball looking for a third out to try and mitigate the damage here in the first inning. First pitch from Swanson is a strike. That's a strike, and runners will advance to second and third base for the JV squad. Count at 0-2. Pitch comes in, it's short, and the runner on third base will turn for home and score. That was Sullivan, who will run over the bag and score now at 7-0. The count remains at 1-2, but a wild pitch will allow a JV runner to score. That will be tipped off the bat, right off the end of the bat of Massing, as the umpire calls time. Looks like the catcher may have been hit by the baseball there. Wasn't able quite to see where, but he was in a bit of discomfort in the aftermath of that pitch. One-two pitch coming in from Swanson. And that's fouled off high down the third baseline by Massing. Lots of power behind that swing. And Swanson having a conversation with the second base umpire, rubbing the baseball on the turf. One-two. That's hit and mishandled by the third baseman, so another run will score, and that'll be a single off the error for Massing. As turning for home there was Grega, making it 8-0. Up to bat now is Brown. Ball thrown. They'll throw it to second base, but not in time as Massing advances to second. Second pitch in. Again, that's outside. I believe the count is at 2-0 at the moment. Two balls, no strikes. That one is way outside to the left. Count at 3-0 Scores 8-0 here in the top of the first inning at Nicolay Field in the scrimmage between the JV and club baseball squads. Pitch in from Swanson. Again, it's outside. That's 4 straight balls, and it'll send Brown to first base. Now batting for the JV team is Montada. Club squad still looking for that elusive third out. This one's sent right up in the air in the infield. First baseman coming over, and he'll snag it. And we will head to the bottom of the first inning with the score 8-0. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause.
Back at Nicolay Field, where we will commence the bottom of the first inning. Scores 8-0. JV baseball squad leading over the club baseball team. Starting on the mound for the JV squad is number 21, Lincoln Lipinski. His first pitch, and taking a swing at that one, was number 16, Jack Florig. Swing and a miss for him. Counts at 0-1. Another heater sent right into the strike zone by Lipinski for his second strike. That one low, sent into the dirt, close to the ankles of Florig. Count at 1-2. Another one outside to the left this time. 2-2. This one will drop into the strike zone. Great pitch from Lipinski. Strikes out Jack Florig. That's one out. One batter down. Strike from Lipinski. Second pitch, swing and a miss that time. Batting for the club team is Stephen Almatri. And Almatra unable to make contact. He is again struck out by Lipinski. Pitching really well right now. This one fouled off by Balfour. First pitch he's seen from Lipinski will be sent straight backwards. Low to the right side that time was the pitch from Lipinski. Count is now 1 ball, 1 strike. Another strike for Lipinski. And that one again fouled off by Balfour. One, two, the count. The pitch, and ball is dropped, so Balfour's going to head for first base. Can he get there? He can't. That's the third out. And 1, 2, 3. The JV team will end the first inning up 8-0. We'll head to the top of the second after the break.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause.
Welcome back to Nicolay Field as we start off the second inning. Up to bat for the JV team is Gutierrez here, and still on the mound for the club squad is Owen Swanson. Score is 8-0 as we begin the second. That's a ball to start things off for Swanson. This is sent right to the third baseman. See if they can make the play at first. That one skips off the turf, and Gutierrez will turn for second. Was a single. Gutierrez able to turn it into a double off the air from the third baseman for the club squad. And another strong start to begin the inning for the JV team. Now batting for the JV squad is Manarino. Gutierrez leading off a bit at second. Manarino will send this one into shallow center, where club squad able to make the play, and Gutierrez staying at second. That'll be the first out. Now up to bat for the JV team is Tom, the third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat coming in from Swanson. And having to dodge that one was Tom, just able to get out of the way in time. The 1-0 pitch is fouled off just outside the third baseline. Count now is at 1-1. One out, runner on second base for the JV team. Counts at 1-1. This one dribbles to third base. They'll get it to first for the second out as Gutierrez will advance to third. Nice play made there by Bell to throw it to his first baseman, Balfour, for the out. Swanson's pitch is outside to the left. 1-0 count now for Hayward, the second baseman up to bat. Second pitch will be a ball as well. Swanson, pitch outside to the left. Counts at 3-0. Probably be forced to pitch it right to Hayward now. Time is called, as it looked like Gutierrez had to tie his shoe there on the third base. Pitch in, it'll drop into the zone. Counts at 3-1. Swanson, second pitch. This one's sent right into the gap. That'll score Gutierrez. Left fielder will throw it back into the shortstop, and that'll be a single, RBI single for Hayward. So Hayward on first. Swanson sends the pitch in, fouled off down the third baseline. That's Velardo who's up to bat right now, and it looked like Hayward wanted to try and steal second, but since the ball was fouled off, he'll have to head back to first. No balls, one strike, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Velardo up to bat, Swanson on the mound. Swanson throws one up towards the head of Velardo as Hayward slides into second, and he'll be safe. Runner advances as the count's now 1-1. Score is 8-0 here. No runs so far in this second inning. Villardo will get out of the way as Hayward slides into third base. He's safe as the throw from the catcher Balfour over to Mateo DiGiulio was a little bit high, so DiGiulio had to get up for it, and as a result wasn't able to get down for the tag. Counts at 2-1. Swanson, wild pitch is outside, and Hayward's going to head home with little trouble, making it 9-0 here. Or 10-0, excuse me. Still it's Villardo up to bat, counts 3-1. And looks like Swanson will walk him with his fourth ball. Heading back up to the plate now is Sullivan, the left fielder for the JV Bulldogs. This team up 10-0. That'll be called a strike in Swanson's favor there. 0-1. 2 outs, runner on first base. That'll be tipped away by Sullivan. 0-2. Count, runner on first base. Here comes the pitch from Swanson. Swing and a miss. Swanson will strike out Sullivan to end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second after this commercial break.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing."
We're back and ready to commence the bottom of the second inning. It's Lipinski still on the mound for the JV team as this one's sent high up into the air into right center field, and able to make the play out there is Brown for the first out. Nice swing from Connor Davies on the club baseball squad. Wasn't able to get a hit on that play, but definitely made good contact and drove the ball really far. Pitch comes in right into the middle of the zone. That'll be strike one. Derek Bell batting for the club baseball squad. Great pitch from Lipinski. Good movement on it. Fooled Bell. 0-2. Club baseball team still looking for their first hit of the day. That's a strikeout for Lipinski. Sends Bell back to the dugout. That's the second out in the bottom of the second inning. Lipinski pitch in. That's tipped that time by Jacob Vakulik. 0-1. Lipinski the pitch, and looked maybe a little bit high there. Definitely had some downward movement close to the tip of the zone. 1-1 count. Lipinski pitching really well to start. As this one's sent into right field by Vakulik, but again it's Brown seeing his second action of the inning, able to make his second catch for the third out, and we'll head to the third inning with the score 10-0. The JV squad leading over the club baseball team in a scrimmage here at Nicolay Field. We'll be right back.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community."
Back at the Nick for the start of the third inning. And batting for the JV team is Grega again. Swanson still on the mound for the club team. First pitch is a strike. That'll be a ball. Pitch in, drops into the zone. 1-2. Pitch outside to the left. Greg able to work the count to 2-2. Another pitch in from Swanson for the strikeout. First out of the third for the club squad. Now heading up to bat is Massing for the JV squad. One out, no runners on, top of the third inning. That'll be a ball. One-0 pitch from Swanson. That's a line drive hit by Massing. He'll head to first base where he will stay. Able to get the single and get on base here at the start of the third inning. And heading up to the plate is Brown, the right fielder for the Bulldogs. Owen Brown, a junior from Chelsea, Michigan. Swing and a miss for him. They'll try to make the play at second. Mishandled. It'll dribble all the way out to center field. And safe at second. Oh, 1 count. Runner on second base for the JV team. Swanson pitching to Brown, who drives one. Should drop just short of the left fielder. Advances his teammate to third. He'll turn for home and score. That's a RBI single for the JV team. Heading for home is Massing, and Brown will be credited with the RBI single, as I already mentioned. Score now 11-0 in favor of the JV squad. Montada up to bat. He'll send this one in between the gap, between the shortstop and third baseman, heads out to left field. They'll throw it back in, and sliding in is Brown into third base. So Montada able to advance Brown to third. He's at first. Up to bat now, Gutierrez, number 18. 1 out in the top of the third inning, with a runner on first and third for JV. Pitch is a ball. They'll throw it to second where they try and make the play, but not quite in time. A miscue. Second baseman overthrew the pitcher. Luckily, no damage done from that mistake at the end of the play. Swanson will pick the ball back up, head back to the mound to collect himself, and will resume. 1-0 count. Runners on second and third. Gutierrez is up to bat. Outside. 2-0. Ooh, Gutierrez tried to duck to get out of the way. Did that catch him on the arm? Looks like it did. Hopefully he's all right. That's what he's saying to the umpire right now, that it did make contact with his hand, but doesn't look like the ump made the call, so I think his at-bat's going to continue. Interesting. Two 2-1 count. Swanson outside. Makes it 3-1. With runners waiting in the wings at second and third. Gutierrez trying to send him home. Another pitch in tight. That's the fourth ball. And now the bases will be loaded. Gutierrez will trot to first. And we'll have a mound visit for Josh Knorr. He'll go chat with Owen Swanson. In the meantime, we'll head to a commercial break.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause.
We've got a pitching change here at the Nick. Joe Postma comes in to replace Owen Swanson with the club baseball team down 11-0 in the top of the third inning. And batting for the JV squad is number 24, Anthony Manarino, junior from Tampa, Florida. Postma's pitch is way outside, up and to the left. That's ball one. Second pitch from Postma is hammered by Manarino to deep right field, where club baseball team able to make the play. Sacrifice fly will send home Brown, who scores to make it a 12-0 ball game. Nice drive by Manarino. Pitch will hit, make contact with Tom there in his first pitch that he's seen. I believe he got hit right in the back. Couldn't have felt good. They're saying that he fouled it off towards himself, so that'll actually count as a strike. To add insult to injury. And looks like Tom's heading back to the dugout to maybe get some assistance as he's in some discomfort. That catch made moments ago on the sacrifice fly was from the right fielder Connor Davies. In the meantime, another run was able to score. So now we've got 2 outs in the top of the third inning with 2 runners on base at first and third for JV. And I think Tom's been replaced here. See if we can make out the number. Okay. Dabrowski up to bat for the JV squad. Takes a pitch right to the back. He's going to head to first, and Gutierrez was about to steal second, but he'll head there regardless as man, looks like Dabrowski took one right in the square of the back to head to first. Bases loaded here. Two outs, bases loaded. Stepping up to the plate is Hayward. Lincoln Hayward, sophomore from Romeo, Michigan. Pitch sent down low into the dirt. Balfour trying to find it as it bounced off him. Postma will come in to grab it. Count will go to 1-0. That pitch called a ball against Postma, 2-0. Hayward sends this one right to the pitcher. And he'll throw it to the first base to get the third out and exit the top of the third inning. With the score 12-0, the club baseball team will be up to bat in the bottom of the third after the commercial break.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up.
Back at the Nick. Bottom of the third inning starts here. Trevor Trombley up to bat for the club squad. Got a pitching change for the JV team as it's Shoemaker on the mound now. His first pitch will be a strike. Trombley's got a pretty good bat. Able to get a couple of base hits a couple of weeks ago against Central Michigan in that doubleheader. Pitch sent outside by Shoemaker that time, 1-1. See if Trombley can try and find the club team their first hit of the day. Pitch down in the dirt, 2-1. Brock Shoemaker, freshman from Onstead, Michigan. Left-handed pitcher. Pitches another strike here. That one fouled off by Trombley. Makes the count 2-2. And that's strike three. Shoemaker able to strike out Trombley for the first out of the inning. Now heading up to bat for the club team is Colton Hicks, the designated hitter. Shoemaker. Hicks takes a swing at it and misses. Shoemaker sends one in tight towards Hicks, who will get out of the way. It'll be called a strike for Shoemaker. Sends one into the left side of the zone. 1-2 the count. Pitch fouled off backwards by Hicks that time. Count stays at 1-2. No runners on base for the club team, still looking for their first hit of the game. Fouled off again by Hicks. Hicks again, another foul ball. Made some decent contact, sent that one back towards the left side. Still the count remains 1-2. Pitch in, swing and a miss as Shoemaker will strike out Hicks. First pitch is a ball from Shoemaker, as it's Mateo DiGiulio, the third baseman, up to bat. Also plays on the ACHA Division I men's ice hockey team here at Adrian. They were the national runner-ups this year, falling 1-0 in a hard-fought battle against Minot State in the national championship. So dual sport athlete is DiGiulio. He'll tip that one. 1-2 is the count. Brock Shoemaker pitching well so far. That'll be another strikeout for Shoemaker to end the inning. Score remains 12-0 going into the fourth year at Nicolay Field.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause.
Welcome back to Nicolay Field. Up to bat for the JV squad is Velardo. Still on the mound is Joe Postma for the club team as they're trailing 12-0 here in the top of the fourth. Another bit of a wild pitch there from Postma that will head towards Velardo. Philip Velardo, a sophomore from Columbus, Ohio. Pitch in from Postma again. Ways outside the zone. 2-0 count. Postma right into the zone for the strike. 2-1. Pitch in, but too high there. But fairly centered from Postma. 3-1. Strike two. Postma just able to find the corner there. Pitch in, and that's a strikeout for Postma. Nice work by the club baseball team's pitcher to get the first out. Of what is probably one of the only strikeouts for this club team so far, if not their only one. Pitch comes in, it's a ball with it's Sullivan up to bat. Ben Sullivan, junior from nearby Blissfield, Michigan. Pitches outside, 2-0. Postma pitch in, outside to the left, 3-0. That'll be strike one. Postma outside, and he walks Sullivan. So now a runner on first for JV, and heading up to bat this time around, it is Grega. Low pitch in for ball one. Pitch outside, 2-0. Nathan Grega, sophomore from Hartville, Ohio. Strike one for Postma, 2-1 count. Low pitch, 3-1. Postma trying to avoid walking a second straight batter. Or they'll say it's 2-2. Umpire making a correction to the scoreboard. And good thing for Postma because that makes it a 3-2 count. I was confused myself. I thought we were at 3-1, but Postma's going to get some good fortune here as looks like he may have changed the count. So still up to bat is Nathan Grega. Count is full. Runner on second base for JV. He'll foul this one off down first base. It's one of the JV coaches trying to make a barehanded snag there. Braver man than I. Count's still full. Grega sends that one to the third baseman, to Julio. He'll toss it to first for the out. And Sullivan will just stand pat on second here. Nice defensive play by the third baseman, to Julio, getting it over to Derek Bell for the force out. So now there's 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. JV beating the club team 12-0. And up to bat now is Massing, the center fielder. Donovan Massing, freshman from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Right-handed batter. Sends this one towards DeJulio, slides in for it, and can't get it to first. A wild toss to first base. And Teo with some great work to get down for it and snag it, but wasn't able to get the throw on point. Got that turf burn on his elbow for nothing. So runner on first and third now for JV. Brown up to bat. And stealing second without much trouble was Massing. He'll advance. One-0 count. This ball sent up high into the infield, and shortstop couldn't quite get over in time, so another run will score. Heading home is Massing. Trying to make the play that time was Steven Almeida, but wasn't able to get the reach and get his glove on it. So the ball fell in play, and I believe it's Montada up to bat here again. Runner just on first. Pitch in, fouled off by Montada, backwards, excuse me. 0-1 count. Montada sends that one right by the shortstop. Hit with some real power there. And he'll head to first base. Single for Montada. Advances his teammate to second. Heading up to bat now, Adrian Gutierrez, the catcher. Two outs, runner on first and second for the JV team. Gutierrez up to bat and fouls this one off to the left side. 0-1. Scores 14-0 here at Nicolay Field. JV team putting on a bit of a clinic right now. This one hit into the gap between center and left. Great hit by Gutierrez. He'll try to make the most out of this one. 1 run scores. Montada now heading home to score the second, and Gutierrez will lay off of it. That is a triple. 2 RBI triple for Adrian Gutierrez. Great hit. Makes it 16-0. That one placed perfectly between the center and left fielder. Made things difficult for the club team. So the score now standing at 16-0 with just Gutierrez on third now and 2 outs. Swing and a miss that time for Manarino. Strike 1. Ball pitched by Postma. Postma pitches one in, and Manarino's going to pop that one up past the third baseline. Foul ball. Count now standing at 1-2. Pitch in from Postma outside to the left. 2-2 count. Anthony Manarino with a deep shot into center field, and getting over to make the play that time was the club baseball team to finally escape out of the top of the 4th inning after allowing 4 runs. Nice play made by Jack Florig to get over for it. And we'll be back with the bottom of the 4th after this brief commercial break.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause.
Back at the Nick, where leading off in the bottom of the 4th, it'll be Jack Florig who just made the play in center field to end the top of the 4th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the JV squad. That's Campbell, and his first pitch is a strike. Or rather, that's Dallas Phillips, excuse me. Pitch outside to the left. Count standing at 1-1. Phillips squaring off with Florig. Strike 2 for Phillips. Freshman from Southline, Michigan. And that's a strikeout for Phillips. Made it look easy. Sends Florig back to the dugout. Heading up now is Almeida. Fouled off by Almeida, just outside the third base line, excuse me. 0-1. That's hit right to Phillips, goes through his glove. Can they still make the play? They can. Almeida nearly getting the first base hit of the game for the club squad, but JV squad's defense was good there, just able to make the play. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 4th. Up to bat is Sean Balfour. Pitch in tight from Phillips, and 1-0 is the count. Nice hit from Balfour in between the third baseman and shortstop. That's a single. First hit of the game for the club squad. Connor Davies up to bat for the club team. Swing and a miss for Davies, strike 1. Fouled off by Davies, up and out of the stadium behind us. 0-2. Great pitch from Phillips, struck him out to end the inning. Score stays at 16-0 in favor of the JV squad, as we will head to the 5th after this commercial break.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the..."
All right, folks, well, we're back at Nicolay Field. Quick announcement here. As this is a doubleheader, that's going to be the end of the first game. It'll end 16-0. We're going to have a 20-minute break and then be back for the second half of this Sunday afternoon doubleheader. Glad you've joined us here on Adrian College Television. Be sure to follow us on all our platforms, obviously on YouTube, where you're watching right now, Adrian College TV. If you could subscribe and hit the like button, that would mean a lot to us. And we also are on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, as well as Facebook. If you could check us out on those platforms as well, it'd be much appreciated. Trying to do our best to bring you all the athletics going on around campus. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday afternoon. We will be back for the second half of the doubleheader after this, as the first game ends 16-0 in favor of the JV team.
Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
can graduate in December, I'm not going to play. If I have a full year, like, because I'm trying to graduate in December. But if I can't pull that off, it's going to be a harder decision. Because I don't want to be here for a full year and not play. That's hard.
Yeah, it'd be kind of boring.
Yeah. But, like, if I graduate in December, easy decision.
Gotcha.
Hello! This is why I come here.
Yeah. Just for the dogs.
Reminds me of my dog. Except for a straight tail. And 2 eyes.
Is it the same group?
I have no idea what my dog is, actually.
Oh, yeah. Just kind of like a mutt.
He's a mutt of
It's kind of weird in the spring because there's so few like things going on. You don't really get scheduled that much. It's like there's what, like 4 or 5, more than that. But it's like there'll probably be like there's not much. Just baseball, softball, and lacrosse.
Yeah.
That's it.
Volleyball, wait, yeah. Men's volleyball?
It's volleyball, yeah. But that's about to end.
Yeah.
Like they had their senior night already.
Yeah, they did yesterday. Or 2 days ago? Yesterday. Oh, 2 days ago. Not yesterday.
It's Friday.
Yeah. At least like baseball and softball have like double headers or triple headers.
I don't actually get it. Like I don't get why they don't just play once. You mean like for ACTV so people get hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't really know why they do it either.
Yeah. I think Kenny was originally supposed to be doing this. Because I was only scheduled for the first. You know, come to think of it, I was only scheduled. This week I was scheduled. I did like women's lacrosse on Monday this week.
Yeah.
And I wasn't scheduled anymore. And then I think because Kenny got sick, I had to do both games of this doubleheader. She got COVID or something.
I honestly didn't even know if they were doing it like a double header too, because
Yeah.
like that's not on the schedule.
Is that NCAA or club softball?
Club.
Club.
They have a triple header today.
Triple? Against the same team each time?
Yeah. I wonder what the final. Oh wait, yeah. At first I was really confused. I didn't know if it was because they have a triple header going on, or they mercied this team, or what. But they only or I mean, I probably sound stupid, but
This
maybe even,
game?
No. Does club softball only play 5 innings, or is it
I
because
have no clue. A typical softball game is 9 innings, correct?
or
7?
7.
Okay,
They only
so
play
it would be
5,
'cause-
but do you think like it was a mercy rule?
Hard time with it, one of the two.
It was 17.
Yeah, versus rule. 10 after 5.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't
Who
know
are
if
they
that was a
playing?
thing. Eastern Michigan.
Okay. Interesting.
Huh? Good? No, we won. We won 17-5.
Oh, I didn't know about the other.
They scored 11 runs in 1 inning.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
I think their second game then?
Yeah, either second or third. I would assume second.
Teo made a play in the first game where he like slid.
What?
I'll stay in every game.
Yeah, 3.
It better be.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say, you were talking about how if Teo wanted to watch Teo and Kenny play. Well, Teo like he almost had a base hit. He came really close. And then he had another play in the field where he was playing third base and he slid to like catch the ball. It was super sweet. And then he got up and was gonna throw it to make the play at first base and just threw it way away from first base.
Oh,
So it would have been sweet, but he like messed it up.
he made the catch though?
Well, it was a ground
Oh,
ball.
okay. Dang.
Yep.
Wait. I wish there was like. I wish there was audio on this. I mean, there was a small amount of audio, but
Is it a highlight?
yeah.
Like ACTV?
But this girl's catch. I wanted to have her name, but I didn't know what else to say. I stared at the screen for like 10 minutes.
Wait, that's the coach, maybe?
Right back at her. Yeah.
She just
She
saved-
like went like
She
this.
saved her own life.
I
That's what she
know.
did.
That was pretty sweet though. It's got 0 likes so far. I'm gonna go give it a like on my account.
Yeah. Have you made anything for ACTV stuff recently? Like reels or anything like that? TikTok?
Not a whole lot. I was gonna make something for the volleyball team yesterday, but I really hate the lighting. I mean, not that they can still have something even if it's not the highest quality. I could not figure out that gym to save my life. But I made the baseball type video, this one. That's about all
I haven't watched it because I had deleted all my social media.
Oh.
That's why
Well,
I
you
was
wanna
asking.
watch it?
I didn't know if Is this like mostly B-roll from last year?
No, this is all this year. Me and Patrick.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty much just Calvin and then I forget what the other game was.
That's pretty cool. That's awesome. I like the overlays. They look pretty nice. Sometimes they look a little like tacky, but it looks really good the way you guys did it.
I had to delete a lot of it because he was like going throughout the whole thing. I was like, that's way too much.
Yeah. So you're able to just be out there filming during the game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't get on the field.
Yeah, but like, you wouldn't be on the field, you'd be like outside the fence?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about like asking to like get some different angled shots, but and like get like right here probably to get behind the home plate, but I don't know about that. I'm fine from up here and down there. And
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Welcome back to Nicolay Field, folks, where we've got the second half of this scrimmage doubleheader between the NCAA JV baseball team here at Adrian College and the club baseball team. First game ended 16-0 in favor of JV, and we'll start the second with a base on balls here. Hit right in the ankle with the pitch was Jack Florig to get things going. It's a tough start for Florig, but he'll take the base. Starting this game is Leonard on the mound. Or rather, that looks to be Ryan Campbell, freshman from Canton, Michigan. Strike one coming from Ryan Campbell there. As up to bat for the club team is number 3, Kevin Lamont. Lamont shows bunt. He'll pull away, and pitch was dropped by the catcher, but he'll scramble for it, and no harm done there. Counts at 1-1. Campbell the pitch. Bunt is fouled off by Lamont. Good hustle by Hayward to get in case the bunt did head down the third base line. Strike 2 makes it a 2-2 count. Pitch is outside. Good eye from Lamont, and now the count is full with a runner on first base. And that'll be another walk from Campbell. Sends Lamont to first. Runners on first and second now. And heading up to bat is Sean Balfour, the catcher for the Bulldogs. Swing and a miss from Balfour. Great pitch from Campbell. Freshman from Canton, Michigan on the mound, starting this second half of the doubleheader. Counts 0-1, now it's 0-2. Trying to steal there was Florig. He's tagged out. Great awareness by Campbell, who got it over for Hayward, got down for the tag. Wasn't a very close play there. They were able to get in front of Florig with plenty of time to spare. That's the first out of the ball game. Pitch in from Campbell. Good effort from the catcher there to get over and snag it. I believe that's Andrew Klaus behind the plate. Counts at 2-2. Low pitch, and now the count's full. That's another ball and another walk. So Sean Balfour will head to first base. Heading up to bat now we've got Luke Pope. Pitch from Campbell. Pope left it there. It was a strike. Pope moved out of the way, but it ended up breaking into the zone for a strike. 0-2 is the count. Runners on first and second for the club team. That pitch was just outside. 1-2. Pitch from Campbell. In tight on Pope. 2-2 count. Pitch in from Campbell. They say that Pope did not go. So now the count's full. So the count's gone from, I believe, 0-2 to 3-2 here. Low pitch from Campbell. Now the bases are loaded as Pope will head to first. Jacob Vakulik steps up to bat. Pitch coming in from Campbell. They say it's a strike. Pitch is outside, 1-1 count. Vakulik right into the gap. That'll advance the runners and score for the club baseball team. They've got another man turning for home. That'll score 2. 2 RBI single for Jacob Vakulik. Makes it a 2-0 ball game. Now runners on first and second with 1 out, top of the first inning. Much better start for the club baseball squad so far, but Campbell will pitch a strike there. Colton Hicks up to bat for the club team. Forgot to mention earlier on in the broadcast, or in the previous broadcast rather, club baseball team, as you probably figured out by now, in the black uniform, and JV team's in the gold. That's 3 straight strikes for Ryan Campbell. Great work from him. He'll strike out Colton Hicks there. Now heading up to bat. That's Jonathan Middleton. Strike 1 from Campbell. One. Middleton's a junior from Toledo, Ohio. Pitch in. That one fouled off by Middleton outside the third baseline, and that'll bring us to a 1-2 count here. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Top of the first inning here at Nicolay Field. Campbell, low pitch in the dirt. Both runners will advance to second and third for the club squad. Counts 2-2 for Middleton. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Middleton swing and a miss. And good work by Campbell to finish out the first inning. Score is 2-0 in favor of the club baseball team as we head into the bottom of the first. We'll be back after the break.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Back inside the Nick, where much better start for the club baseball team here in the second half of this scrimmage doubleheader. They're up 2-0. It's the bottom of the first, and leading off is Alex Dabrowski for the JV squad. He's going to bunt and look to head to first. Can they get him? Ump says they did. Hustling to get to that was Florig, who's on the mound starting for the club baseball squad, and great effort there by Dabrowski, laying down a nice bunt. Couldn't quite get to first in time. This pitch is going to be a strike. 0-1 to start here. Pitch in, swing and a miss, strike two. Here on Benjamin Witham, freshman from Canton, Michigan. Fouled off by Witham that time. The second baseman. Florig starting on the mound for the club baseball team and doing well so far. Strike three in a row for Florig. That's 2 outs. Now batting for the JV squad is Andrew Klaus, sophomore from Westerville, Ohio, as Florig throws a strike to open up the at-bat. Here's Klaus. Pops one up to center, shallow center, scrambling and sliding in to grab that one for the third out. Believe that was Jonathan Middleton with the play. Great snag, and the score is at 2-0 in favor of the club team going into the second inning. Strong start for them. We'll be right back.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, Character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Back for the start of the second inning. The club baseball team winning 2-0. Oh, wild pitch. That's going to strike Dalton Porter. He's a little bit shaken up, but he's going to head to first base. And a walk there from Robert Leonard. Nailed Porter, who heads to first. And now up to bat for the club team is Joe Postma. Pitched for a bit in the first game. Pitch coming in. That'll be a strike for Leonard. Nice pitch from Leonard again. 0-2 count. Freshman from Grosse Pointe looking for the strikeout. Sent forwards by Postma, right to the second baseman. Can they turn the double play? They can. 2 outs. Great defense from the JV Bulldogs. So now with 2 outs, Jack Florig will go up to bat. Pitching at the moment for the Club Bulldogs. Leonard sends one right towards Florig. Strike 1. That's a strike for Leonard this time. Counts at 1-1. Pitch in. Tight on Florig. 2-1. Great pitch. Breaks right into the zone. 2-2 count. Leonard throws one. It's a little bit up and to the left, so now the count's full. Here in the top of the second inning. Pitch in, fouled off by Florig. Just barely got a piece. Strike 3. Great pitch from Robert Leonard to get the strikeout and head to the bottom of the second inning. Score still 2-0 here on Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Getting geared up for the bottom of the second inning here. Florig still on the mound for the club team. And now up to bat is Snyder for JV. Evan Snyder, sophomore from Fort Wayne. That's strike 1 thrown by Florig that time. That one will break outside for a ball. Counts at 1-1. This one will dribble right to Florig. Easy toss to first base for the out. Good stuff from Florig so far. Balfour still behind the plate as he was during the first game. Now up to bat is Hayward. Lincoln Hayward went on a tear in the first game of this doubleheader. Had a lot of success. Got on base a lot and scored a lot. Batted some of his teammates in. Sent into the dirt by Florig for his second ball. Strike 1. Ball 3 from Florig. Huge drive from Hayward. Back to the wall. It'll bounce off the wall. Hayward turning. Trying to go 3. And he will. That's a triple. Great hit. Great swing of the bat from Lincoln Hayward, sophomore from Romeo, Michigan. Hit one over the right fielder's head. Absolute missile towards the outfield. Florig throws a this one fouled off. Counts at 0-2. Whitehead going to work here. Florig's pitch is outside. 1-2 count. Jack Whitehead up to bat at the moment. Hits it right to the second baseman. Should be an easy play at first as a run scores. Hayward will head home, so a ground ball that ended up getting Whitehead out, but able to bat in his teammate. That was Hayward who scores and makes it a 2-1 game. Jack Whitehead, the Canadian. It's a sacrifice play, and here's a nice hit. Big drive from Austin into the gap, and that'll be a single. JV team heating up here in the bottom of the second. Now batting is Velardo with the runner on first base. Pitch outside the zone, 1 ball. Florig tosses it in and fouled off by Velardo. Sophomore Philip Velardo, another guy along with Hayward who saw a lot of action in the first game of the doubleheader, getting on base numerous times. And he'll have to duck this time around. Pitch that was headed towards his dome, able to get out of the way. Counts at 2-1. 2 outs, runner on first base. And it'll be Austin advancing to second with the steal. Counts at 3-1. Pitch right down the middle from Florig makes it a full count. This one hit to third base. We're going to try to toss it to first, and he's safe, they say. So Velardo able to use his wheels to get to first base in time. Advances his teammate to third. So now runners on first and third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Scores 2-1. Now heading up to bat, Hayden Wells. Velardo looking to steal. Balfour, the catcher, lays off it. Didn't think he could get the ball there in time. Didn't want to risk it. 0-1. Nice hit by Wells. Will it drop? And it will. And there's a bit of an error fielding it in the outfield, so that's going to be a 2 RBI double for Hayden Wells off the mistake from the center fielder. Who is that out playing center? I think that was Jonathan Middleton. Made a nice play in the first inning. This time he bobbled it, and it allowed 2 runs to score. And just like that, the JV squad will take the lead. They're up 3-2. And Sullivan will step up to the plate. Strike one. Balfour able to corral the errant pitch. 1-1. Pitch in from Florig, trying to throw him out at third, and he's safe. So Wells will advance. Counts at 2-1. Florig, pitch in. Ben Sullivan pops that one up. First baseman may have lost it in the sun. Yes, he did. So Wells will score to make it 4-2. Luke Pope lost that one in the sunlight, and it allowed Wells to score, making it a 4-2 ball game. So Sullivan safe at first base. Florig pitches one. That's hit by Dabrowski into left field. It'll dribble and thrown back in. That's a single for Dabrowski, so now runners on first and second for the JV team. And we'll have a bit of a mound conference here as Josh Knorr is going to go out and have a conversation with Jack Florig. In the meantime, we'll step aside briefly.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like
Back in Adrian, Michigan, on the other half of a mound visit from Josh Knorr, as Florig has allowed 4 runs in this inning so far. JV Bulldogs on a roll. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Witham up to bat, swing and a miss. Strike one. Nice hit by Witham. Drops right in to shallow center. That'll be tossed back in as another run scores. 5-2 JV. Swing and a miss that time for Klaus. 0-1. Klaus sends this one to shallow right. Another run scores for JV. And Klaus, that will be a double for him. So an RBI double for Klaus makes it 6-2. JV team doing really, really well so far in this second inning. And Knorr looks like he's going to pull Florig. So we'll see what comes of this pitching change. Who's going to head out on the mound for the club baseball team. It looks as if it's going to be Matteo DiGiulio heading out there, who we were talking about earlier on in the broadcast. How he's a center for the ACHA D1 hockey team here. Really, really good player. Had numerous hat tricks this season. took his team on a run to the national championship game and ended up losing to Minot State in a hard-fought battle. And now he's going to take the mound. We'll be back as the bottom of the second inning continues in a moment.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu.
Back now at Nicolay Field, where Mateo DiGiulio replaces Jack Florig on the pitcher's mound. And Snyder is up to bat. That's Evan Snyder, the first baseman for the JV team. He's going to pop one up. Second baseman able to get over in time, snags it for the out. And that'll do it for the second inning of play. I believe that was Dalton Porter that got over to grab it. Nonetheless, we'll head to the third inning. Now JV team is leading 6-2 after they scored 6 runs in the second inning. But this game will continue in a moment.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Time for the start of the third inning. Kevin Lamont up to bat for the club baseball team as Datron Davis will start this third inning on the pitcher's mound. Strike one for Davis. High pitch. Corralled there by Klaus. Swing and a miss for Lamont. There's the strikeout for Datron Davis. Strikes out Lamont for the first out of the third inning. Apologies for the mistake with the scoreboard. It is the top of the third inning right now. 6-2 the score. Sean Balfour up to bat for the club team, who was leading 2-0 at the end of the first, and now they trail 6-2 after 2. Pitch is high. That'll be a ball. 2-0. This one fouled off by Balfour. Pitch in. Balfour hits this one. Is it fair? They're going to say it's a foul ball, I believe. That was hit deep into left field, just to the left side of the pole. So Balfour with a real big hit that just did not fall fair. Otherwise, I believe that could have been a homer. And he strikes out. Good recovery by Davis. Strikes out Balfour. Now it's Luke Pope up to bat. 2 outs. Strike 1. Pitch is outside from Davis. 1-1 count. Sent down to the third base. Can they make the play? They can't. JV Dogs make the play at first to get out Luke Pope. So the score will stay 6-2 going into the bottom of the third. We'll have that after this.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Back in the nick. Hayward up to bat. Leading off in the bottom of the third. Mateo DiGiulio on the mound right now for the Bulldogs. Strike 1. Swing and a miss for Hayward, strike 2. That one hit to the second baseman, who fumbles it in his glove. Off the air, that'll be a single for Hayward. Pitch in tight from DeJulio. Whitehead able to evade. That's ball 1. Low pitch in the dirt. They'll pick it up and chuck it to second. Bit off the mark there from Swanson. Base stolen by Hayward there. He advances to second with the count at 2-0. That's a strike for DeJulio. Pitch in from Whitehead. DeJulio will scoop it up and toss it to first for the out. Club Bulldogs able to get their first out of the 3rd inning. Stepping up to the plate now is Austin, the designated hitter. Ball 1. Pitch in. That is fouled off by Austin. One count. Pitch in the dirt, scooped up by Swanson. 2-1 count. High pitch is called a ball. Count will move to 3-1. With Austin up to bat. He'll hit one over the second baseman to the right fielder. That'll score a run to make it 7-2. As Hayward comes home. Nice hit there by Austin, an RBI single. As the JV team continues to extend their lead. Had a tough start in the first inning, but they've really found their game since then. DeJulio pitches it. Swanson lays off it. So Austin advances to second base. 1-0 count. Villardo up to bat right now. Fouled off by Villardo. Right into the netting in front of the bleachers to my right. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 1 out. Villardo up to bat, runner on second. This one fumbled by Swanson, and that means that Austin will be able to advance to third. 2-1 count. 1-2 count for Velardo. Fouls that one off again. This one hit by Velardo right into the glove of Kevin Lamont. Nice catch by him on the line drive, and wisely staying on the bag there was Austin. 2 outs now. Runner on third base right now for the JV team, with Wells up to bat. That's strike 1 for DeJulio. Wells had a 2 RBI double off an error last inning. Looking for another one here. Hits it into shallow right field, and that will score a run. So, third RBI of the game for Wells. That's a single for him, as Austin will score. And now Ben Sullivan back up to bat. DeJulio the pitch, down low. Ball 1. Club team will throw it back to first base, but getting back in time was Velardo. Or rather, that's Wells. Pitch outside, dropped by Swanson. 2-0 count here in the bottom of the third. DeJulio pitching to Sullivan. Outside. Swanson doesn't like the look, so it looks like Wells will steal second. With the count at 3-0. High pitch from DeJulio, and Sullivan is walked. He'll head to first base. Back to the top of the order, and Dabrowski. He'll dodge an errant pitch from DeJulio. Both runners on base will advance. This one fouled off by Dabrowski. Brings the count to 1-1. Making sure I'm awake there as that one fouled off into the netting right in front of me. Keeping me on my toes here. Low pitch is a ball. 2-1. DeJulio having a tough time right now. Now he'll find a strike. 2-2. DeJulio pass in tight, or a pitch rather, in tight on Dabrowski. And now the count's full. This one popped up. Race for it. They can't get there. Dabrowski bounced over the outfield wall, so I believe that's going to be an automatic double. Still scores a couple of runs, but you have to think Dabrowski probably could have advanced 3 there, or maybe even more. 2 RBI double for Dabrowski, making it a 9-2 game. JV team really pulling away, turning on the gas here. As Witham heads up to bat. Errant pitch from DeJulio. Swanson will go to grab it as Dabrowski will round to third base. Two outs. The runner on third base for the JV squad. DeJulio high pitch. Another pitch close to Witham. 3-0. That pitch called a strike. Definitely a close one there. Counts at 3-1. Pitch in from DeJulio. Hit into right field by Witham. That'll drop and scores a run as Dabrowski heads home. Witham turning for second, and he gets there. RBI double from Benjamin Witham, the freshman from Canton. Makes it 10-2. Klaus heads up to bat. Low pitch is ball 1. Pitch in is a ball. Advancing the count to 2-0 here against Klaus. .30 count. Sophomore Andrew Klaus. Strike 1. Julio the pitch, hit right into the gap. It'll roll all the way to left field, and that'll score another run to make it 11-2. Witham will score as Klaus gets the RBI single. Strike 1. Good swing from Snyder there, but just outside the third baseline. Brings the count to 0-2. Club baseball team has been looking for their third out for quite a while now. See if DiGiulio can provide one here. Sent in low for a ball. 1-2. That's called a strike by the umpire. Interesting call there, but Bulldogs, the club baseball team, able to make it out of the inning with the score standing at 11-2. We'll have a break for a while and then be back for the top of the fourth inning.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Welcome back inside Nicolay Field, where we're about to start the fourth inning. Nate Durham, sophomore from Grand Rapids, out on the mound, and we'll start this fourth inning. Number 44, as we got a nice hit here. Jacob Vakulik, all the way back to the left field wall. He'll turn two. See if Vakulik can get there, and he will. Nice double for the club baseball team to start off this fourth inning. Scores 11-2. Nice hack by Vakulik. Got it all the way back to the wall. And looks like Vakulik forgot to tag first when he rounded to second, so looks like I believe the JV team went back and tagged first while he was away, and it was an out. So unfortunate for Vakulik. He had a really nice hit there, and just a bit of a miscue cost him. Counts at 1-1 right now. Durham pitching to Hicks at the moment. Now it's 1-2. Pitch from Durham. Hicks sends that one outside the first baseline, fouled off. Pitch in from Durham, hit hard by Hicks, but an easy play for the first baseman to make. Good work by Snyder. He'll step on the bag, and that's 2 outs against the club baseball team. Now heading up to bat for them is Jonathan Middleton. I believe he scored a run long ago in the first inning. Durham will pitch to him, and it's a swing and a miss from Middleton to start. Strike one. Low pitch from Durham. 1-1 count. Middleton, another swing and a miss. Pitch in. Middleton will swing once more. It's drops. They'll have to throw to first, and they get there easily for the third out. That will do it for the top of the fourth inning, and we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Back for that after this commercial break.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Back for the bottom of the fourth inning. Leading off once more is Hayward for the JV team. Lincoln Hayward, the sophomore. Pitch coming in is a bit wild there. Could not be corralled by Swanson. Pitching right now is Trevor Trombley. Trombley throws a strike, counts at 1-1. Trombley the pitch, called as a strike again. 1-2 count. Her pitch from Trombley sent down the first baseline right through the legs of Pope. That'll be a single. Hayward's going to turn two, and they got him. Tagged out by Lamont. And now Jack Whitehead will head up to bat. Pitch in is outside. One up. Strike one. Swing and a miss for Whitehead, 1-2. And Whitehead hit by the pitch from Trombley. I thought he'd been hit. Perhaps it hit the dirt. Counts at 2-2. Now it's fouled off by Whitehead to the left side. Pitch in from Trombley, swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs for the club baseball team. Heading up to bat now is Austin for JV. 2 outs, no runners on base, bottom of the 4th inning, leading 11-2. Pitch in from Trombley. That's hit by Austin. Kent trying to slide in to snag it, but it got by him. That'll be a single for Austin. Villardo steps up to the plate. Runner on first base. Strike one for Trombley. Oh, 1 count. Fouled off by Villardo right towards the press box. No balls, 2 strikes. Thrown in, it's dropped by Swanson, and that means that Austin will head to second base. 1-2 the count. Pitch outside, it's 2-2. We need one more strike to head to the bottom of the fourth. Popped up by Velardo. Foul ball that they'll try to track down, but can't get there in time. So the count stays at 2-2. That's a strikeout for Trombley. And we'll head to the top of the fifth inning, excuse me. That's the end of the fourth inning. We'll be back for the fifth inning, I believe, after this commercial break. Stay tuned.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Back at the Nick, where Dylan Kent will lead off the fifth inning for the club team. And on the mound is Sam Patrick for the JV squad. Scores 11-2 in favor of JV. First pitch is a strike. Pitch from Patrick that Kent will get out of the way of. 1-1. Low pitch that couldn't quite be handled by Klaus. 2-1. Kent, along with DeJulio, also part of the ACHA D1 hockey team here at Adrian College. Senior. Fouls that one off into the parking lot. Hopefully not through someone's windshield. 2-2 the count. Kent, a defenseman for the ACHA D1 hockey team here on campus. That was the national runner-up this year. And that's a strikeout for Patrick. Sends Kent back to the dugout. First out of the fifth inning for Patrick. And now it's Joe Postma. Pitch coming in from Patrick. That's snapped up by Klaus. Out of the turf. 2-0. Pitch from Patrick down the middle. It's a strike. That's a ball. Looked like may have been a little low from Patrick there. Strike two. Full count. Postma. Patrick got up for it. Picks it up. Chucks it to first for the out. Makes it 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Trombley up to bat for the club team. Fouls this one off. Nearly caught by his teammate in the batter's box. Pitch in from Patrick is outside. Trombley fouled that one off. Lands on top of Nicolay Field grandstand. Pitch in from Patrick. Trombley watched it go for the ball. 2-2 count. Pitch outside that time from Patrick, so the count's full now. Big pitch coming up here. No runner on second base. Apologies for that. Fouled off by Trombley. Umpire requesting a new baseball from the dugout. Swing and a miss from Trombley, struck out by Sam Patrick, as we shall head to the bottom of the 5th inning after the break.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 9th, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
back for the bottom of the 5th inning here at Nicolay Field. Trombley still on the mound. Hayden Wells, that is, up to bat. Sophomore from Granville, Ohio. Glad you've joined us for this scrimmage here at Nicolay Field. This coverage coming to you on Adrian College TV. Make sure to drop a like on the live stream and subscribe if you want to see more Adrian College athletics. That ball was fouled off rather. Club softball also going on Adrian College TV right now, and be sure to check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, all at Adrian College TV for more content regarding Bulldog athletics. Counts at 3-1 right now. That's called a strike. Full count. Three, 2. Swing and a miss. Trombley strikes out Wells. That's 1 out. Score is still 11-2. All 11 runs came in the bottom of the 2nd and 3rd innings. This one's going to be popped up by Sullivan. That'll drop well for him and shapes up as a single. Trombley on the pitcher's mound. Facing off with, I believe that's Sullivan. Or no, that's Dabrowski rather. High pitch from Trombley. 2-0. Comes the pitch from Trombley. They're going to try to throw the runner out at second base. Throw got away from him, so Sullivan's safe at second. Able to steal second, and the count's at 3-0 now. Trombley right down the middle for strike 1. Swing and a miss for Dabrowski. Takes the count to 3-2. 1 out, runner on second base for JV. Pitch in the dirt from Trombley. That is going to walk Dabrowski and send Sullivan to third. Tough break for Trombley there. That one came at a bad time. He was on the verge of getting a strikeout and instead walked the walked the batter and advanced one of the runners on base to third. Here's Witham. They'll throw it home. Can they get him? And Ben Sullivan is safe. See if they can make the play at third. They'll say he's out. Dabrowski tagged out at third base. I believe that run is going to count to make it 13-2. Trying to figure out what happened here. I do know that that's going to be it for the game. So the JV baseball team is going to take this one. By a final score of, I believe, 12-2. That's about all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in to this doubleheader action between the Adrian College Club baseball team and the Adrian NCAA JV baseball team. Stay tuned for more baseball action continuing on this week. And obviously check out the club softball stream that's currently going on at the moment. Thank you for tuning in here today and for keeping me company on this Sunday afternoon, and hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your Sunday.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.